Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ETS2. You might have been able to watch the video from the other day, the one where I showed the ALMAR SKRS. So with the arrival of the shifter, it makes sense to do a lot more trucking, because I'm super excited to try this out. I'm not sure if you can hear this. The toggles, when I switch them, I guess it would add to the vibe of the shifting, huh? Anyway, we are right here where we left off in the previous episode. If you watch the ALMAR SKRS unboxing, then we did the test on this, but that's not counted as part of the main series. Alright, so let's start from the parking lot here. Okay, good. Let's start with Krish Boom's open pipe sounds for the DAF XF105. Beautiful. A quick check. Yes. And just a disclaimer, I'm still not fully familiar with how this shifter works, so we'll probably mess up with the shifting every now and then. And one sec, I did choose to show you guys this one. It's nothing big, it's nothing major, but with the arrival of the shifter, I freed up my range and splitter buttons, so now I can map them to something else. And I think what makes sense is to map them. This is my, if you're familiar with the Logitech G27, the shifter part has 4 red buttons. The first 2 on the left, those are what I used for the splitter and range before. Now with the shifter, the ALMAR SKRS, I can now assign them to a different thing. And I'll assign them to parking brake and trailer brake. That's this one. And then I can also have the former parking brake button I now assign to, what was that? The high beam headlights. I think this one would work best with, yeah, this one would be okay. Good. And then my former engine brake button, which is something which is part of the wheel, it can now be an air horn, so I can use my horns a lot more. Before I stayed away from them because they were too far for me to press. But now with the arrival of the shifter, I have 3 additional buttons to play with. So now we should be a lot more versatile. Doesn't mean we'll drive smoother. That just means we'll have more buttons. Oh, I hope I don't hit this guy. Okay, I think we cleared it. And I have to remember that I am using a 12-speed ZF layout here. Now the question is, how do we do this? I guess we turn right from here. So the journey is 390 kilometers. I think it's just fine for one episode. Although I think we'll have to eat up this lane. Okay, thankfully there is no car right there. You have a look. I hope you'll clear it just fine. Yep, more than enough. It continues to amaze me how this trailer just seems so agile. It looks so bulky, but it's actually very flexible in a way. Man, I'm loving the new shifter for real. So do expect a lot more videos. A lot of people have been assuming that, thinking about that I'll be super excited when the shifter comes, and they're not wrong. They're not wrong. Good. I think that managed it somehow. There we go. I just have to get adjusted to the 12-speed versus 16-speed ZF layout. I still find it a bit confusing at times. But anyway, let's get going. So over at the Discord server, if you still haven't joined, I would highly recommend that you do. It's just that joining is a bit tricky. If you have a Twitch account, that's the easiest way to join the Discord server. Oh, beautiful scenery here, beautiful trees. if you have a Twitch account, then just go to my Twitch page, twitch.tv/theclumsygeek, and from there just type in !mods, and Nightbot should reply to you with the link. Actually no, !Discord is what I mean. !Discord, and he will reply with the Discord server link, because I don't want to advertise it on YouTube comments. It might be retrieved by a bot or something, so I want it a bit more secret. Not really secret, but a bit more reserved, you know. So yeah, if you don't have Twitch though, you can email me, theclumsygeek@gmail.com, and I'll reply to you with the Discord link. Oh, 60. Okay, just in time. Okay, this car is super rude. He overtook me, and then he's slowing down so much. He's cutting me off. How rude is that? Okay, what is this? Whoa! Pop, 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 pop. This car. Alright, let's keep our distance from this car. Don't think he's a very good driver. If we stay behind him, it will be an accident waiting to happen. Right, but yes. And the way I mentioned the Discord server is because over the past few weeks, it has become very active thanks to the community. Thanks to our moderators, Alex and Rohan. And thanks to the active members in the Discord, the subs. The Discord has been quite active. A lot of things have been shared, especially when it comes to Truck Sim. And I highly recommend you join, because most of the mods that I try out, I hear from there first because of what the people are sharing. And if there's any news, if there's anything to share significantly, then I hear it from there first most of the time. So I highly recommend that you join. This will be super fuel efficient, but not power efficient at all. Too low revs. Stick to 5H. It's too much as well. There we go. And so one of the things that I got was maybe it's time to change my climate, my seasonal mods. Currently I'm using the Frosty mod by Grimes. Flying Scotsman recommended that maybe it's time to switch to mild winter, because winter is slowly, melting off. The snow is slowly melting off. So maybe it's time to make a change. City area. I guess this is 50. Yeah. Road awareness. Don't forget. So probably after this job, I'll switch to the mild winter for the next episode. And after this job, we'll go to a mechanic, because thank you for the comments, thank you for the likes. A lot of people seem to like the truck. There were some recommendations. One in particular that I remember is that about the curtains. So a Dutch truck cannot be without curtains. That's the impression I got. And I think there is a beautiful DAF curtain just waiting to be added. So we'll check it out after this job. In this same episode, we'll go to a repair shop, a mechanic, and we'll have curtains added in. And we'll see how you people like it. But I think that's going to be a good deal. I think another city is coming up. Yeah. Engine braking. Good. And I'm just looking at my analog speedo there to maintain within the 50 speed limit. This is actually very nice. I think overall I had an assumption that with the shifter, with the SKRS shifter, or maybe it's redundant when I say SKRS shifter, because I'm sure one of the S's there means shifter. So I either say shifter or SKRS. So maybe I just refer to it as SKRS. And based on that sign, there is a railroad crossing incoming. You can see the markers there. Although on top of that, there seems to be an accident. Wow. Okay, that's rip. The train actually hit a truck. Or, no, it looks like the train stopped in the middle of the road. How interesting. This is for sure Poland rebuilding. Poland rebuilding is very fond of these kinds of accidents. Oh yeah, rip Baruni. Okay, let's have a photo. Wow. I feel bad for the car, but look at this guy. He even has his SLR and everything. GG. Yeah, this is a serious accident. Don't do this at home, guys. But for the sake of documenting, for journalism purposes, let's take a photo. The bad thing is the smoke is too thick. You can't really see anything. But I guess if you do it from this side, that might just work. Yeah, that might just work. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, so we can see the train. Yeah, that one. Although we can't see the truck anymore so much. But yeah, I think that will do. Here am I in? Okay. There. And yeah, I was mentioning, since I got the SKRS, I had the assumption that I would be more distracted since I'm not really familiar with how to use it so much yet. But surprisingly, it doesn't take too much effort to get the hang of, because the range and splitter concept is not new to me. It's just a matter of having different buttons instead of buttons having switches now for them. And the best part about it is I can actually feel what gear I'm at based on the position of the range and splitter toggles. I know if I'm in lower or high range or lower high gear, and I don't need to look there anymore. That gear there is more for visibility for you guys so you can see, but for myself I can feel it in my fingers when I try and gauge this. Okay, this is high range, this is high gear, so I'm in the position of the H shifter is around the 5th position, so this is 5H. Yeah, so it's very useful. And because of that, because I don't need to look there anymore, that means I can focus more on the actual road. And that's, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I am noticing a lot more the road and the signs and the incoming cities, and I'm able to adjust well my speed because of that. So it helps a lot being able to feel, freeing up my visual capacity for the more important stuff. I will put it in low range there. Although of course I still look at the gear from time to time, but I can survive without it. Like yesterday, I was testing this out in ATS. It works perfectly fine with ATS as well. I was doing an offline job, checking out the new T610 truck, and the T610 truck doesn't have any gear indicators in the dashboard. Doesn't have GPS, doesn't have gear indicators, so it's purely like vanilla truck in a sense. And that actually forced me to feel more what the gear is, because I won't see it in the dashboard, so I have to rely on my sense of touch, so to speak. Did I hit anything? Not really, right? I know you have right of way, so you go ahead. Didn't hit anything, right? Yeah, I think there's a pothole there somewhere. A bit of uneven roads. So yeah, turning off the indicator helps me feel more what gear I'm at, and it frees up my vision for more important things. It's beautiful, and of course the sensation is magnificent. We're actually feeling a truck shifter. So now for sure I'll be driving manual all the way. Even if it's an automatic truck in real life, I'll be driving manually. I would hate to waste the beauty of the shifter SKRS. And I'm very happy because I made that video, that unboxing video, right? And a lot of people really liked it. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it because it took a bit of effort from my side because, as you know, I'm not really familiar so much with real life footage, editing them. It's not my specialty, you know, and I'm not so familiar with them. And when people liked it, then I got really happy because it took me a lot of time to edit it. A lot of retakes, a lot of editing, a lot of adjustments. Unlike with ETS2 like this, I just basically start the job, and what you see is what I record 1:1, no editing needed. With that short 10-minute video of the unboxing, that required a lot of heavy editing on my end. So like 10 minutes amounted to like, I don't know, 4 hours, 5 hours all in all, including the recording, the editing, and finding the music. So it takes a lot of time, but yes, I'm glad it was worth it. And also, I shared that video with ALMAR, with Bifit. Oh man, what's his name? The seller, with Mr. ALMAR. I'll call him Mr. ALMAR. Biferitur, I think. Biferitur. Yeah. So I shared the link with him. He seemed to really like it, and he asked permission if he could share it in his Facebook page. And of course, I said yes. So if you go to the ALMAR SKRS Facebook page, just type in ALMAR SKRS, you'll see his page there. He actually shared my video of the unboxing. So hopefully that will help encourage more folks to review. Yeah, didn't give him space. Was too busy. Yeah. So hopefully that helps with the promotion. He deserves a lot more customers. I'm sure people will benefit more if he had more visibility. Oh, wait a minute. I'm speeding here. Slow down. There you go. Just glide along. Maybe a bit more engine braking. Is that good? Okay, almost missed it then. Good. So yeah, I hope I am able to help promote his products. I don't get paid or anything, I don't get anything out of it, but I think he deserves a lot more reach. Like, I guess a lot of the English community don't have visibility on him. It's just recently that some folks found him, but previously it was all as CSIO or Mega Shifter. But regardless, if you play ETS2 or ATS, that will be a nice addition, because it works either way, and it has a range toggle, a splitter toggle. It even has an extra button which you can map to engine brake, which is what I'm doing. So it's perfect, and I think it's going to be a great contribution to the trucking community, ATS2 or ATS, both actually. So it's so nice. And the people over at Discord, when I mentioned that but the Feritur shared the video in his Facebook page, they said maybe he should give you a refund or maybe he should offer you a giveaway. But yeah, I'll probably get in touch with him. I'm not sure if he's open to that. It depends on the business style. Ooh, hospital. It depends on the business style of the person, but if I'll probably message him. I'll tell him if he has any promotions, you know, if he's doing giveaways or doing any sales. Just let me know so I can share with you guys as well. That's the most I can offer for now. Yeah, but I think it would be a nice collaboration. It's a win-win. I mean, if he shares my video, then I'll get more views, maybe I'll get more subs, and at the same time he becomes more famous. That's the beauty of YouTube, right? The cooperation between the actual company, either developing the game or publishing the game or creating a product, and the YouTubers who market it, who test it out. If it's a good product, it will show in the videos, and people will be encouraged. But yeah, people have to know about it first, and that's the main role of YouTubers in that regard. Anyone here? Oh, good. Beautiful. Maybe not so much. Getting lost. Shifting. There we go. I think I prefer 16-speed ZF. I'll probably change as well the transmission. So I don't know, it's just quite confusing with the 12-speed. Having an empty slot, it feels so weird. I have to set my mind to it every start of the episode. Nice. Okay, let's let this guy overtake. Even though he was overtaking on that no overtaking line. Also, a couple of people have been requesting or have been asking if I could do a like a shift cam, a wheel cam, and like what I did during the unboxing video. I would love to, but it's not feasible for me with my kind of setup. I'm a bit constrained when it comes to space. It's a bit tight for me, so I really have trouble with adding like cameras and stuff. And maybe you're asking, then how did you manage during the unboxing? Well, behind the scenes, if you could see me, it was like one of the most awkward positions ever, because I had to like have a tripod. I had to set up the camera with the tripod. It had to be between me and the monitor. So when I was doing that test drive, I could barely see the monitor. I could barely see the screen. And so I was driving so slow because I couldn't see it much. The camera was blocking the way. And so even though it didn't look like it, it looked super smooth, it looked normal. Behind the scenes, it's like the most awkward position ever. And yeah, moving forward, that's not going to be a sustainable position for me. Like driving a whole episode with that, it will probably give me all aches, back aches, head aches, all the aches you can think of. So unfortunately, not feasible at the moment. Maybe in the future, but not at the moment. Okay, I guess either way would be fine. Loving that engine brake sound. Even though, yeah, it's not as good as the Jake brakes of the US trucks. It's not as loud. I guess it's more practical. People would, I guess, hate hearing that. Like normal people. Us fans, for sure, love it. So the louder the better, right? The more roar, the better, but yeah, not really for normal folks. What else? What's new? Oh yes, exciting development. Did you guys see? If any of you are fans of Kiralis, he went back to... Wait a minute, photo time. He went back to ETS2, guys. If you haven't seen it, go and check him out. Go and check out his channel. He released a video where he started driving ETS2 again with a new profile, and he's playing in Italia, DLC. I think he started in Firenze. So I highly suggest you check him out. Doesn't have mods yet. He's starting again, so he's trying to take it slow, I guess. But if you do visit him and check him out because of me, I would request that you comment on this video and say Clumsy sent me. Something like that. Yeah, because I'm a fan of Kiralis. I mean, he's the main guy who got me started into Let's Plays. After all, I watched his Minecraft series. You know, Minecraft not really my thing, but I got inspired because of that. I got inspired of Ark Survival Evolved because of him, and I think it should be okay. There we go. So I started playing Ark because of him, and I started playing ATS because of him, and ETS2 consequently. If you guys know the story behind that. If you don't, I'll give a summary. Basically, I had no interest in trucks at all before, but it was the release of ATS, and there was a giveaway. Realis did a giveaway, and I tried it. I just joined the giveaway. Why not? It's free, and I won a copy. And nice one. When I started playing the game, that was that. I got hooked. It started from keyboard and mouse, moved to Xbox 360 controller, to the G27 steering wheel, to the TrackIR, and now with the ALMAR SKRS. So yeah, he got me started on that path, and I guess I wouldn't be here today if not for his influence. Yeah, so since then, our paths have diverged. His tastes and my tastes have gone a bit different, so I don't get to watch him anymore so much. But now with his recent return to ETS2, man, I'm excited to watch again. So if you're not checking him out, I should suggest to do and leave a comment in this video. Clumsy sent me, or Clumsy trucking, like that. You might not get it if you just say Clumsy trucking. If you say Clumsy sent me. Oh man, this rain is bad. Warsaw. Okay. Well, the speed limit here is 80, so I guess we can just... Okay, it's 60 now. Yeah, called it. Let's take it slow. That might be too slow. Another accident there. I mean, with Poland rebuilding, you don't actually need random events, huh? Everything feels like a random event because of all the things that are happening left and right. So wherever you go, there's something happening. Slow down a bit. Whoa, thank you. Good. There seems to be another road construction up ahead based on what the map is saying. We'll discover it in a bit. I cannot see my right side at all. Hopefully no one's coming from there. It says traffic lights incoming. I don't see anything, but I'll trust it. Yeah, there seems to be some kind of construction up ahead because of all the cones I'm seeing. Oh yeah, there it is. Those roads and everything. We good? Yes, we good. Alright, perfect. Man, this is bad. So yeah, the topic comes back. Are you guys okay with bringing in the mild winter mod? Saying goodbye to snow. It's still going to be a bit gloomy, but it's not going to snow anymore. You won't see like these the snow on the sides of the road anymore. Is it like that right now in where you are from? Or is it more or less still like this? So let me know in the comments, and I will adjust for the next episode, right? But yes, do expect a lot of trucking videos because I'm very much inspired to drive, because of this shifter. Right. Where is this? Railroad, probably. Yeah, it looks like it. Polska. I hope there's no profanities in there, in the signs. Maybe I should have stopped, huh? Forgot. Got too excited. My bad. Delicatessy. Actually, it's perfect that we're in Poland right now, seeing as how the shifter, the SKRS, came from Poland. The seller, Beferitur, if you're not familiar, is from Poland. Ooh, tush tush. Someone's having a party? Is that why the road is closed? Has it been closed specifically for them? Maybe, huh? Okay, I hope there is no incoming car. So I'll be eating at both lanes. I can't see my trailer, so it's best to leave a bit of allowance. Wow, we're actually passing through like the backyard of some people. Party ongoing. You guys use the back road for now. My backyard. Good. Alright, we're out of the woods. Passing cows. it does look like that, right? Passing cows up ahead. Do we need fuel? Where's the fuel gauge? Upper left dial? Not really. I hope it stops snowing though, because it ruins the visuals. It's not very pleasing to the eyes. We can't appreciate the scenery with this. It is realistic though. It's something we have to live with as truckers, right? Yeah, let's try it out later. Let's hope it dies out later. I love that shifting sound. It's beautiful. Feels so real. Accentuates the SKRS shifting. We're good, I think. Speed limit is 70. Okay, yeah. What does that mean? Is that no overtaking? What sign does that mean? Okay. Wish granted. Looks like the snow is letting up. Perfect, thank you. We're hearing the engine. It's purring so low. It's complaining. Rev me higher. Rev me higher. But no. For the sake of fuel efficiency, we have to conserve. And anyway, we have a speed limit right here, so might as well just cruise along. Save up on some liters of fuel. Alright, fine. There you go. But yeah, otherwise I'll just cruise along. Farming equipment. Are you any of you guys into farming? Have you been staying abreast of any farming game updates? I helped kickstart the cattle and crops game before, and it's now in early access. I tried it out a little. It is looking promising, but it still looks a bit unpolished, so I'll give it a bit more time. And I'm not an expert in farming anyway, so I can judge it very well. But it has a lot of promise. But yeah, I'll wait for it. Also, I heard that there was like a farming sim 2019, was it? Announcement or trailer? Not really sure what changed. But if anyone knows any news about that, let me know in the comments, right? If you think it's going to be a good game, or it's more of the same, just a few updates, incremental updates, nothing really major. Let me know what you think. Roundabout. Now, okay, I wonder how this works in a roundabout. you be able to work around about? Yes, it can actually. Nice. Yeah, these trailers are really something. I like driving these. It's just like driving a normal trailer, but with a twist, additional twist. I think this is even easier, having a long trailer in front and having a shorter one at the back. I think this is easier than the other way around, like having a short one in front and having a longer one at the back. I don't know. It feels that way to me, at least. Maybe because the overall feeling is the same or very similar as when you only have one long trailer. Basically, just have to add on top of how you're estimating the distance and whatnot. And do you guys notice it's rainy, snowy season again? I thought the snow was letting up, but it decided on a comeback. Rip. There you go. That's the purr I'm looking for. And if I want high beams, I can easily do that now from within the comforts of my shifter. Beautiful. Before I had to reach through my keyboard for that, because my keyboard is a bit ways off on the left side. That's why when I take a photo, when I take a screenshot, I have to carry the keyboard with me. And okay, city limits, just in time, 450. Look at that, like a pro, like a boss, estimating that. Yeah, I have to bring the keyboard with me on my lap, take a photo, and then bring it back on the left side. Okay, we're almost there. Well, this has been a nice drive. Hope you guys have enjoyed the trip and the stories. So don't forget to comment, right? Whoa! Longest lag spike ever. I think. Yeah, 4th gear is fine. Sometimes the switch is... my skin gets, what do you say? Eaten up in the switch. Not sure what the term is. Gets squeezed in. So it kind of hurts at times. Still not quite used to it. But it's just a matter of, yeah, getting used to. Oh man. Okay, I thought this episode was going to be short, but with this kind of parking, I don't think so anymore. I don't think so. So with that, I think... wondering how to approach this best. Maybe I just go around the entire way. Does that work? I think it's not enough though. I think I have to do this blind side. Rip. Or I can go around here. Yeah, I can probably make a U-turn from here. That's better. At least I park from the other side, so it's not a blind side reverse. Good. There we go. So you successfully turned around. Now it's time to do a 90-degree turn, more or less. How to park this thing. Oh man, I love that wiper sound. Can you hear it? There's a bit of squeak there. It sounds beautiful. Not sure if that's part of Chris Boom sounds as well. But it might very well be. He's very fond of that. Okay, how do you park double trailers? I completely forgot. But we will try. We will try it out. We will do our very best. I watched a video about this before. This is harder than parking a tandem because even this part is locking or moving. With the tandem, that part is locked. So you have two hinges, two different articulation points. I think I steer to the right here. If that's correct. Then that should push the other trailer to move to the other side. It's not doing it. Maybe I just need to do it a bit more. Or am I completely missing the direction here? Damn it, let me look. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it will work. Doesn't seem like it will work. How do you do this? I think I'll have to work in third person for this, guys. I'm too inexperienced for double sparking to do it in first person. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. So if I want to steer my trailer to the right there, can I just continue like this, maybe? Like that. Looks good. And if I want to steer it this way, can I stay on this other side? Push you to the left like so. It seems like it will go the opposite way though. Like here. Does that work? Okay, that works. Yeah, that works. Okay, that's perfect. Do it really slowly, because this will oversteer quickly. Look at that, how fast that's steering, because it's a very short trailer at the back. Okay, so I think I get the high level principle. It will need to straighten the trailer a bit, because it's a bit too the angles are a bit too much. Right, so let's go like that. I move my trailer like this to the left. That will force the trailer at the back to steer the other way. And then I counter steer as early as now. Because it will take some time to reverse that steering, I think. Yeah, something like so. Okay, the weather is better. Good. Turn off the wipers. And from there, I should be able to bring it back like this. I think that's a bit too much though. I'm going to hit this. But the turning is not actually that bad, huh? Although, if you look at the left side, I'm going to hit this. So we'll have to adjust again. Do it a little more gradually. But I think we are onto something here. Yeah. Okay. If you're the type who's not very fond of parking, you can fast forward this, but yeah, I'm a real fan of parking. This is one of the most, this is one of the highlights of trucking for me. Parking, reverse parking like this. And parking with doubles, yeah, that's definitely something that I want to achieve. So apologies for the delay, but yeah, you'll have to bear with me on this one. Okay, that pushes the trailer like that, and let me push it like this. I think the key here is gradual movements. The angles shouldn't be too abrupt, shouldn't be too sharp, so you can correct them easily, like so. Right. Okay, that's proving a bit too much. If you look at the back there. Yeah, we almost did it, but I think we'll hit the wall. This space. Yeah, look at that. If that were like a few more centimeters farther to the right, then we could have made it. We would have been able to make it through. Okay, let's do this a bit sharper on this end. And let's see how that works. Am I just going back and forth the same angle? I hope not. I really hope not. So let's try and clear this part. Okay. This time I think I will clear the area. Good. But this time my truck doesn't fit. and I'm facing the other way. Oh, look at that. Almost hit the other trailer. Okay, this is the right way. This will for sure eat up my fuel efficiency, but you know, fuel efficiency is just like secondary concern for me. The satisfaction of reversing a double is something that I really want to achieve, really want to get. And I think this is possible. Just have to be a bit more patient about it. Right. Try not to hit any of those. Make it a bit more subtle. This turn. Oh, my trap. Oh. No one saw that. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit still too short. It's still a bit too much. How do we fix this, guys? How the heck do we fix this? Let's try that again. I'm very sorry, but I will not skip this, or at least I will try not to. So feel free to fast forward if you're getting tired of the back and forth. I won't mind. But I want to record the whole thing, because who knows, I might just do it. And maybe I just need more space in here. Let's see. So I can turn in a bit shallower, like so. That. Good. Very subtle change, very subtle turn. Okay, I'm getting too close to this side. I think even with that, it's a bit too sharp already. Yeah, likely. It looks like it. So it really has to be even shallower than that. No sudden turns. Very shallow angles. Very minor angles. Okay, that one I think will do. Then we go straight until we clear this post, and then we can turn again afterwards. Although, if you look at that, if you look at that, the trailer at the back is dancing away from us. So I think what I'll do is I'll go straight a bit more. No cars here, right? Okay, good. And this would be, I think, a lot easier if you could lock one of the axles. I think in real life you could do that. Not axles, there are articulation points. Stop. Go straight. Okay, let's try this. Right. Clear that. No, it's a bit too much still. Man. Okay. Do it this way. Maybe I can do it better in first person. Who knows? Let's get a lot of space in here. Let me try and look at it from this angle. Let me go straight first. Okay. It looks good. And I'm going to hit this side. I think I'm going to clear it really. Oh, wait, what happened to my trailer? It's turning the other way. Okay. So I think now we should turn this way. Okay, something different is happening. I'm not sure if I like it. Don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I do. Oh man. For those who are still here, I salute you. Because even I want to fast forward this. Unfortunately, since I'm the one playing, I have no choice but to see this through till the end. Okay, very subtle moves. Change that back. Keep your connections like so. And stop. Okay, something different is happening. I think now I'm understeering. this. Up, up. Okay, let's see if we can still manage that. I doubt it. I think it's a bit too late to turn. Yeah, I think it's a bit too late to turn. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's turning. Okay, maybe not. Okay, my bad. My bad. Wasn't me. Wasn't my intention. Wasn't my intention. Let's get a bit more space. Go on this end. Okay, maybe that one will work. Alright. That way. Let's go to first person. Oh, that won't work. I can't see anything. That one looks a bit too much actually. It's a bit too much, but that looks better because we're far away from the post now. Okay, we can do this, guys. We can do this. Right, subtle moves. Like so. Correct it. Like so. Do you guys remember the first time I tried to do this? I think that was an ATS. I almost rage quit. But now I have a better temperament. But I'm not sure if I have better skills. But temperament, sure. Skills, maybe not. That one I think is doing a lot better. But let's get a bit more space here in front. Let's try to move the other way. Is it too late? I think it's too late. Why did my engine die? I think, oh, the trailer at the back is hitting the junction or something. What if we go at it this way? Kind of pull the trailer with us. Am I completely destroying this? Oh, that's not gonna work. Look at how bad the angle is now. It's better with this angle. It's better what we had before. Yes. I need a bit of space, so let's go back here. Man, I think the episode will last like more than an hour because of this. Really sorry guys, but yeah. Training. It's part of the training. Good thing YouTube has fast forward. If this was a stream and you're watching me live, then you would have no choice but to bear with it. Good. Go at it super slowly like so. Maybe try and bring it back now. Like that. To make it sharper. Straighten out the trailer. It's a bit close. Still not enough though. Or maybe it will bite. Maybe that will be okay. I'm not sure. Oh. Okay, we're close, really close, guys. We are really close. We can do this. So now, if I want to move to the left, I have to Steer to the right. There we go. That's the way. Hopefully this trailer does not hit that other one, but I think it will. Yes, it will. Okay. Alright, let's do that some other way. Let me start from here. And then I'll move over to the left like so. Then move over to the right. Actually, that's the wrong way, huh? Wait a minute. So if I want to go that way, I have to steer this side, right? And then adjust a bit. Okay, made it. Oh, there it is. There it is, but I want it better. We deserve better. After all that hardship, I think we deserve it to be a bit more straight. There it is, guys. We can do this. Just trying to pull my trailer a bit more on this side. Good. Nope. No, it's pulling away from me. Okay, that's more like it. There we go, straighten it out. And wow, it's super dark now. It's super dark now. This is very painful to watch, I know, but it's even more painful to drive, believe me. But we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm gonna hit the trailer. Oh no, actually. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy with that. Let's go with that, guys. If you look at it from this angle, doesn't look half bad, right? Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. It's too much time already. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. That'll teach me to, that will give me second thoughts. That will give me second thoughts in taking a double trailer next time. Tandems are one thing, doubles are... Yeesh, really scary. 51.55 liters per 100 kms. RIP. That's double sparking for you. Consumed all that fuel starting from zero. Alright, so now, do we still have time to go to a mechanic? I guess we should. After spending all that time. Well, the only thing is there is no mechanic here. RIP. So I guess I'll meet you over at, how do you pronounce this? That's not Lodz, I know. But I think that's the nearest one. Yeah. Alright, so we'll do it next episode. We'll do the curtains next episode. I have to go there first. Right? But anyway, thank you for staying with me, if anyone stayed. If you did, I salute you. If you fast forwarded, I won't take it against you. No problem. Completely understand. Thank you for being here at the end. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now, guys. Let's leave it there. It's a bit shameful, but it has to be done. We have to learn it one way or another. Anyway, thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one. If it's still somehow managed to enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs up and hit the like button, comment. But if not, no problem. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode. Wow, that was I really perspired there. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one. Bye bye. Clumsy trucking. Oh, and air horn. Oh yes, air horn, new button. Cool. Clumsy trucking. Have a good day. Bye bye.